Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for the last catch-up game of the night. Men's Supa-Liga match between the West Coast Cobras and the ECU Jets. For the Cobras, we have number 9, Luke Ross, number 4, Jake Pizzuto, 11, Omid Australian, number 95, Halil Russo, number 8, James Oldroyd, number 12, Gregor Zerkis, number 28, Michael Dudek, number 29, Jake Fritchley, and number 21, Liam Cummins. I do believe this is a little bit incorrect. Hang on 1 second. For the ECU Jets, we have number 4, Adrian Rossi, number 23, Ash Rowson, number 9, Lewis Mills, number 7, Remo Venditti, number 10, Lucas Suarez, number 5, Jordan Geenacre, number 3, Liam Geenacre, in goal, Greg Simmons, number 8, Philip Gutt. Now, there was an issue with the West Coast Cobras match sheet populating an incorrect sheet, but that will be fixed, and we'll get the team sheet to you very quickly. We do have number 12, Gregor Zerkis, number 8, James Oldroyd. As we see, Vincent Longo dispossess Gutt and play the ball over to Oldroyd, who is actually in 36. Ross returns the ball to Oldroyd, and Gutt with a good tackle to stop Oldroyd having a shot at goal. We do have Vince Longo on the court as well in the number 23 for the Cobras. Rossi looking for the run of Suarez. His little flick pass is just slightly overplayed. Long go back for Ross. Now to Oldroyd. The Jets content to sit around halfway. The movement from the Corbras so far has been very good. And we see Oldroyd get in behind Azurkis with the left foot shot. Oldroyd probably a little bit unhappy not to have been returned the ball there. Excellent flick pass from Venditti to Suarez. Now Rossi with the shot. Stings the palms of Tom Robles in goal. Now Rossi with the corner kick. Shot blocked by Luke Ross. Venditti resets to Greg Simmons. Little chip pass. Robles got caught a little bit too far forwards. And the dink pass from Simmons became a shot. Suarez recovers after the block shot from Rossi ended up mid-court. And then Simmons, a little bit of a wasteful clearance. Again, the Jets content to sit just over the halfway line, allowing Corbras to come to them. Now Corbras nearly with a 2v1 on this near side as Greg Azurkis drives the ball. Greg Simmons was unsighted because of the position of one of his defenders. Corbras 1-0 up after 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Rowson with his first touch of the game having a shot at goal. We've just seen a very quick reply from the ECU Jets to now go 1 goal apiece. Goal to Lucas Suarez. Cancelling out the one a moment ago from Greg Azurkis. The lead lasting barely a minute for the Corbras as Oldroyd cuts inside, beat Rowson, made himself the space, but shot straight into Simmons. Liam Geenacre held the ball up well, but couldn't find the run of Rowson. Ross into Lockie Ryan's feet. Now to Marco Florenka. Geenacre's played the ball out off of Florenka's foot. The ball back to Simmons is then played out immediately by the shot stopper. Jordan Geenacre to Simmons again. Ryan cut out the pass, but his touch has taken it out of play. Rowson on the ball. Good run from Geenacre. Jordan. And that ball over the top to Florenka from Robles. Just couldn't get his touch out of the reach of Simmons. Florenka back to Ross. Oldroyd wanting to cut in on his right foot. Good move from Oldroyd. Ross's touch just let him down. Oldroyd had shimmied to go left before cutting back to what would have been a good shooting position on his right foot. And that pass back from Oldroyd to Robles. Robles probably couldn't really react any quicker to use his feet. Almost having to make a save from his teammate in order to stop the goal going in. Ash Rowson and Jordan Ginacre on the free kick. Robles getting his wall organised. Rowson trying to lift the ball over the wall. Robles had them organised well, though. Rowson receives from Ginacre, tries to play Suarez. And then Liam Ginacre clears into Luke Ross. Good throw from Simmons. Excellent goalkeeping there from Robles. Florenka beats Rowson. Reverse pass for Oldroyd. It's cut out by Suarez. And then Florenka blocked his path. Jordan Ginacre on the free kick. Brother Liam ahead of him on the left. Rowson over here to the right. And Suarez ahead of the ball. Looks like Rowson's overruled that decision, gone for goal. Maybe a metre wide of Robles' post. Oldroyd now able to find space. Found Ryan at the far post, but the ball was just a little bit heavy for him to direct at goal. Oldroyd having a very influential game so far. Now Simmons throws for Mills. And that shot blocked by Gut. Rolling foul given against the Jets for the foul by Mills. Luke Ross wanting play to get going quickly. Pass probably just not far enough in front of him from Robles. As Ryan wins multiple challenges in a row. Stretching for the ball to keep possession. Great skill by Ross down the line. His shot just flashes across the far post of Greg Simmons. Excellent skill to receive the ball from Ross and lift it over the defender's leg. Just couldn't finish. Oldroyd now in possession. Mangin's come on at pivot. Touch off of Jordan Ginacre. And Florenka trying to run onto Mangin's pass. Just slightly under hit. Ross adjusting to hit a volley. Can't get it on target though. Ginacre looks up, plays down the line for Gut. Can't reach it. Robles, his throw was over the top of Mangin. Mills gets beyond Mangin with a nutmeg, but can't retain possession. Long goes back onto the court. Looking to take players on down the line. Resets then to Ross. Philip Good read that defensive situation really well after the Ross run. Florenka off the crossbar. Ross controls and then volleys wide. Mills receives back from Geenacre, but Robles does a very good job getting down low to smother. Florenka keeps possession, playing back to Ross. Oh, Longo's pass is cut out by Venditti. Robles saves. Good pressure from Longo on Venditti. Now Simmons throws. 3v2 for the Jets. Can Gut finish? He lifts the ball over the bar. We've got a timeout called by the Cobras, so we'll be back in just a minute. Robles gets us restarted for the Cobras. A shot from Ryan wide of Simmons' near post. With 5.5 minutes left, we've seen plenty of attacking situations for the Cobras. Only really counter-attacking moments for the Jets. And as we see right now, another situation for the Cobras. A great intervention there from Venditti to put pressure on Ross. Didn't actually get a touch on the ball, but did enough with his sliding challenge just to make Ross drag his shot near post. And a good save again from Simmons. Definitely the busier of the two shot stoppers so far. I will cut to my resident guru soon, Jazz Batson, for a little bit of an update. She's currently having a look at all the statistics, so she'll have plenty to tell us. Excellent move by Ryan. Oh, Longo made a good run to the far post. Just couldn't be found by Ross or by Oldroyd. Ross with a little bit of a chaos ball across towards Oldroyd, but the Jets have defended well, very well in this first half. Ross from Ryan, Ross, and then back to Ryan. Suarez's touch is heavy. Oldroyd at the far post, looking for something from Ross. Now Longo, one-on-one with Mills. Little flick pass into Oldroyd. But again, defended well by Venditti. The Jets outdoing themselves defensively so far. Ross's back roll creates the angle for Oldroyd, but Ryan spun and couldn't hit the target. Rossi finds Rowson and returns the ball to him. Excellent touch with the back of his leg from Rossi. Didn't know much about it. And now Ross finds Longo. That ball ended up at the feet of Vinny Longo. Simmons was able to clear as Longo couldn't keep it under control on the turn. You can see the Cobras quite often have that deep player so that they can reset and then create movement like that from Lockie Ryan into the space left by the other players. That little far post run and tap in is a very common goal for the Cobras. Excellent pass by Luke Ross. Well weighted, good height. Ryan's able to run onto it without breaking his stride and get the tap in to put the Cobras 2-1 up. Now, the Jets did answer almost immediately, nearly 15 minutes ago. And they nearly came up with an immediate response just then. Robles with a good save down low. The Jets looking for Simmons to try and hit Liam Geenacre. Ross looking up. Ryan trying to create space for himself. Battling with Ash Rowson. Good save by Simmons. Good battle between Rowson and Ryan, but Ryan unable to finish. Liam Geenacre flicks the throw from Simmons forward. Simmons catches, throws to Suarez. He resets to Rowson. Then to Rossi. Rowson with a good run. Rossi tried to find him, but the pass was just behind him. And Oldroyd with a very good header back to his goalkeeper. Good flick pass from Ross. And Suarez defends well, blocking the shot from Oldroyd. Marco Florenca one-on-one with Rossi, plays to Giacopo. The Cobras have sunk in a little bit defensively now, giving the Jets some time and space to play forwards, but Liam Geenacre's taken that ball out of play. Oldroyd with the pass/shot. Suarez unable to get balanced and control the ball while driving with it. Couldn't then find a teammate. Excellent intervention from Suarez. Can shoot, but not on target. Oldroyd and Ross able to keep possession between them as only Philip Gutt was pressing. All right, ladies and gents, with the score 2-1 in favour of the Cobras, we'll have some statistics for you. The ECU Jets goal was scored by Lucas Suarez. Gregor Zerkis started the scoring for the Cobras before Lockie Ryan scored the second one. So far, ECU Jets 130 passes to the Cobras 142. ECU Jets not as accurate with their passing though, down at 66% accuracy to the Cobras 80%. We've had passing strings of 5 or more, 8 to the Cobras, only 1 to the Jets. Longest passing string was 10 for the Cobras, 5 for the Jets. Possession is relatively even though, at only 55 to 45, but the total shots double for the Cobras at 20 to that of the Jets at 10. The scoreline 2-1 shows that the Jets have defended very well in the first half. So we'll be back very soon with the second half. The Jets get us back underway for this second half. Rossi driving forwards. Oh, Gut just hadn't read that he was a passing option. The 3v2 goes begging. Gut wins possession back though, turns inside. Turned a couple of times trying to make himself some space. Now Rowson in for Rossi. Good tackle by Ross. 2v1. And Ross took too long to make a decision. Ended up going in between, having a shot and passing to the far post. Suarez receives the ball down the line from Rowson. Back to Rossi. Is looking for the pass. Gut was just behind the defender. Rossi saying, make a decision, go one way or the other. Good interception there by Rowson as he drives it at Zerkis. Zerkis did well. Close off that channel in towards the goal. Zerkis clears from the corner. Gut trying to find Suarez. Longo deflects it out up into the roof for a Jets kick in. Now Rossi for Rowson. Rossi with some space. Rowson's pass is under hit though. Marco Florenka turns out of play. Florenka wins it off of Rowson, 2v1. And excellent defending there from Suarez. Florenka just putting his hand up to Longo, who was at the far post, acknowledging that he could have tried to get the ball there earlier. Zerkis with a hammer of a left foot shot again. After his first half goal, nobody would begrudge him another shot. That ball from Simmons into Gut. Very difficult. Try to control that under pressure and moving. Excellent ball from Longo. Florenka off the crossbar. The Cobras again a little bit unlucky after some very, very good attacking work. Now Simmons finds Venditti. He turns to face Ross. Plays Geenacre. Jordan, that is. Rossi's flick. The head of Venditti. Great volley from Rossi. Just didn't drag it far enough across as it goes out at the near post. Now Longo and Florenka exchanging little passes. Nothing coming of it though. Similar to that throw from Greg Simmons. Now Ross. The Cobras at this point in time will regain the lead in the competition with this win if it stays as it stands. Manjin just getting the ball caught under his feet. Simmons looking up, wanting to throw. So if, as I said before, this result stays as it stands, the Cobras would go ahead of the Northern Hawks on goal difference. "15 rounds into the 22-round season, the Cobras do have a vastly superior goal difference to everybody else in the league. Ross's shot well saved by Simmons. Very good outstretched hand by Greg Simmons. A good strong save again from Simmons, though maybe not a place he would like to have saved the ball with. Ryan plays Ross. Back to Ryan. Back to Ross. Simmons with another strong save. Now Rossi. Excellent acceleration, Adrian Rossi. Just accelerate into that space and then cut. And good agility to change direction quickly. Oh, the ECU Jets need to get themselves sorted. It's a couple of mistakes now. It's going to cost them if they're not careful. Just concentration mistakes. The Cobras, just from what I was talking about before, have scored 64 goals. The next closest is Phoenix Futsal WA with 52 and the Northern Hawks with 51. They have conceded quite a few more goals than I believe they would be happy with 28. But they are also still one of the leading sides in that sense. And their goal difference of plus 36 is far better than the Hawks, who have 20, and Phoenix Futsal WA, who have 19. So if they are able to maintain winning ways, they will stay top because of that superior goal difference. Good defending by Ross. Getting a touch off of Mills. Now Manjin, back to Ross. Good ball down the line for Ryan. He receives it, holds it up. Resets to Ross again. Using the run of Oldroyd as a dummy. Ross couldn't get past Venditti. Venditti trying to cause an issue there with Lockie Ryan. Stepping across him after he was fouled. Rossi trying to find Mills, but the ball over the top is overhit. Oldroyd now. Marco Florenko with some time. The Jets dropping off again. Ross with his eyes up. Shot at the near post. Simmons throws long to Mills. Liam Geenacre's half volley over the bar. Luke Ross just slowing down the game. Florenka, great little flick in towards Mangian. Shifted his body really well. Excellent skill from Florenka to create the shooting chance. Florenka's corner then, though, cut out quite easily by Venditti. Mills receives again. And the ball out for a corner after Jordan Geenacre's pass. Mills, pass was cut out by Ross, who's still got it. The ball, I mean. And a very good pass too. Oldroyd for Longo. To Marco Florenka. To Ross. Now Longo. Again, good movement from the Cobras. And the shooting chance for Longo, well saved by Simmons. He plays Venditti, who can turn. Now Jordan Geenacre. Marco Florenka does well defensively. And then great feet to beat the next defender. Oldroyd with the shot out at the near post. Longo does really well to beat Liam Geenacre. Cuts the ball back to James Oldroyd at the far post. Excellent work there by Longo. And a 2-goal buffer is established for the Cobras for the first time. Can they look to extend it further? Will the Jets have an immediate response for the second time in a game? In the game? Suarez looking for the run of Mills. Robles only can parry. Oldroyd wants Longo to come closer and connect with him, but didn't happen. Ross for Longo to Oldroyd. Longo under pressure. Azurkis does well. Make sure the side keeps possession. Liam Geenacre just puts the ball out of play up the line. And that is a Cobras timeout with 7 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. We'll be back very soon. All right, so the Cobras get us back underway with just over 7 minutes remaining. A 3-1 lead. Switch of play from Oldroyd to Ross. Good block, or part block anyway, from Suarez. And a good save down low from Simmons. Oldroyd recovers really well to put in the defensive challenge. And then Longo and Azurkis reset back to Oldroyd. Longo looking for some movement from his teammates. Doesn't get an Issa, creates it himself. The Jets have once again sunk in deep to their own half. Good spin by Azurkis onto his favoured left foot. And a good finish past the other Greg on the court at the moment, Simmons, to put the Cobras 4-1 up. While talking about the table, the ECU Jets are currently in 9th position. A win here today would give them a boost, but mathematically, while they are still in with a chance of making the finals, it's highly unlikely. Even with a win today, they would still be five wins away from certainty of making the finals. Rowson looking for Rossi. Great touch from Rossi on the run. Good save by Robles and excellent composure by Oldroyd. Again, just a little header so that the goalkeeper can pick the ball up. The same two players earlier were involved in a pass-back free kick situation. Suarez waiting for a movement from Rowson. He's found him. And Robles made the save. The shot from Gutz well over the crossbar. Now the Jets looking to put higher pressure up the court. Rossi cushioned that pass for Rowson, but Longo's won it. Oh, running it. Simmons, Rossi backed away, and Longo with a very simple finish to put the Cobras 5-1 up. And the Jets have called a timeout, so we will be back in just a moment. We have a free kick for the Jets. with just over 3 minutes remaining. The talk on the bench for the Jets was about making sure they don't just roll over. Keep pressure on. Good save by Simmons. Good with a good little flick over the top for Suarez, who has kept that ball in. Ross looking for Ryan, finds him. Rowson with the block. Good turns. And now Rossi has the ball. Ryan dispossesses him though. And Giacopo at the far post. Simmons throws for Venditti. He finds Rossi down the line. Excellent save, double save by Robles. Terrific athleticism there by the keeper. Another good save. Big, strong left hand from the shot of Venditti. Nice little flick ball down the line from Venditti for Gut. Ryan does well. Resets to Giacopo. Now to Florenka. Back to Giacopo. Then Ross. Ryan trying to feed Florenka. Just wasn't on the run. Rossi gives up possession to Ross. Out for Ryan and a finish. Cross goal. Robles again. Excellent work. Shut down that Jets attack. Robles' performance has been excellent tonight. Hasn't had anywhere near as much to do as Greg Simmons, but what he has had to do is he's done very well. Great little flick pass from Luke Ross. Florenka returns him the ball. Now Ross for Giacopo. He can't get it to Florenka. And that is, again, up into the roof. Ross and Ryan not on the same wavelength just there. As Rowson plays good. Ross read that ball. Venditti did well to recover though. Plays Rossi, who is dispossessed by Ross. And Giacopo with the shot, blocked by Gut. Good ball from Giacopo into Florenka. Ryan with a fair bit of time to line up the drive, even though it was on his weaker foot. Giacopo with the kick in, back to Ross. Ryan spins inside. Oh, the ball somehow ended up at the feet of Luke Ross. And Giacopo didn't score the cutback. And Venditti finishes with a very good volley. Tom Robles unable to keep that one out. As the clock ticked over to 0. Consolation goal scored was a very, very good volley, in fairness. So the final score here, 5-2 to the Cobras. The Jets just finishing with a little consolation. Lovely volley from Remo Venditti. We'll have the statistics for you. So for the ECU Jets, we had 296 passes. to the Cobras 314. 189 completed by the Jets to 242 for the Cobras. Passing strings of 5 or more, the Jets had 5, the Cobras had 18. Possession was 45.7 to 54.3 in favor of the Cobras. Total shots far, far outweighed by the Cobras, 39 to 18. The Cobras having more shots on target, 20, than the ECU Jets had in total. Score of 5 goals to 2 is probably an accurate reflection of the match. A very good game by the Cobras. The Jets looked a little bit outmatched, despite the fact that they created some good opportunities. They definitely didn't test Tom Robles enough. Thank you very much, ladies and gents. We'll see you next weekend.